Did Circle do anything?
There we go. That was weird.
You know if Circle did anything? Like, I haven't been playing. So you have beaten Resident Evil since we last. I have never had. I have tried to play the PS1 version. I have tried to play the DS version. I have tried to play the GameCube version. I own all of these versions of Resident Evil. I have never come remotely close to beating.
I played the whole thing. So me and my brother, we played it. We did about 80.
Interesting. How long of a game is it?
Probably took us like 9 hours. Like
surprisingly,
somewhere 7 to 9 hours.
Heals injuries. See, heals injury to provide more. Oh, never mind. I'm just being.
But the game was trying to think of what. I'll get to you in a second.
How dare you, Jean-Luc? Try to.
Hey guys. No, you don't. Don't worry about it. We're just live streaming.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
You can't say fuck on the internet!
No! Got a point. Right there.
That is one of my favorite Simpsons moments of all time. Marge says, "You can't say sex on the internet!" Marge. My issue with Silent Hill, not Silent Hill, I love Silent Hill. I love Silent Hill. Can I just talk about how much I love this game and how surprised I am with how much I love it? Not like I thought this was going to be a bad game, but I am pleasantly surprised with how much I'm like, I need a fucking Silent Hill. You know, my issue with Resident Evil is it always was just this very stressful experience.
It is, but I really like that.
Oh no, I'm I'm sure it's a great game for people who have the patience. I'll pick up the HD edition that just came out. Ooh, there is a second map.
What?
Alchemia Hospital.
Perfect.
Oh my god, this changed.
Yes. Silent Hill 1's.
I think it's gonna be safe to delete my.
The last time we played it was like 4 months ago or some shit like that.
Is that right? I'm always very really paranoid when it comes to my saves. I'll overwrite one of my saves. I'm like, did I miss a confirmation? Tank control. Health drink. All in. So I'm gonna guess. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm just gonna wild guess and say that the bridge is up. I'm gonna need. If I have, I think it would probably prompt me. If I had the key. Okay. Drawbridge. I do have the drawbridge key. How did I get the drawbridge? I probably should have read what this prompt was. It was like, do you want to do this? Yes.
That is how we ran into the problem with the school.
That's how we run into every problem, John. I'm just a loose cannon. I need to find my daughter. Cheryl is missing.
Niels says hi. Hi, Niels.
Fuck off, man.
So, here's my thoughts. When I first played it, I was like, remember that we had the opinion of like, okay, we know it's a classic.
Yeah.
We respect that. But we're like, it's probably gonna, it's not gonna hold up as well. We'll maybe enjoy it enough, but we're not gonna there's no way we're gonna really get into it. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of how we went. We got really into it. It's not scary.
Yeah.
But I think the gameplay totally holds up. But you have to like that kind of game in the first place. Because there are definitely going to be people who play the remake and not.
So I should explain real quick. I'm going back to the garage because in that quick little walkthrough I read to remind myself of my objective, it says there's a can of gasoline there that you can use on the rock grill.
Oh.
And I found the rock grill, so I'm gonna run back. What you were saying?
I think there's definitely people who don't like that game. That's fine. But it's a case where everybody talked up so much about like, oh, the controls don't hold up anymore and they're awful and this and that. And I guess in my head I built it up as like a bigger deal than it actually was.
What's it like? It's just like this game. I mean, I'm still like hitting
I
the
was
wrong
like,
buttons,
oh, it's
but...
gonna be so terrible. I'm like, it's actually fine. Like, I don't know, you get used to it. And the game's designed that way. I messed a little bit with the HD. I've never played the 2. I'm very excited too. I heard that one actually is like still scary. And have an alternate control scheme where it's more like modern controls. And they're good, and I think people who try and play it now will probably just but I actually still controls which you can use. You switch them. And it's not that it's like, oh, the bad controls make it like more scary. It's like, it's not that, it's more that something about the way that game is, like the movement, the game was designed around that movement in such a way that for me, like, I'm like, those awkward controls. And I think that actually does have a lot to be the fact that I'm used to them. Like, why I go to the modern controls, I'm like, these modern controls are weird, you know.
I could have sworn there was supposed to be gasoline. That's... And my philosophy has always kind of been, I prefer to play the game. Like, I'll install mods and stuff, especially when it's like a less serious game. But when it's a game like a Morrowind or Deus Ex, that everyone's like, oh, you should mod it. You can install these mods and make the game a lot better. I'm just like, but I want to play Deus Ex. That was like the game they shipped, that they worked on and made, and like maybe go back again with mods and stuff. But I've never been a big fan of modding games just to get a different experience out of it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mod the hell out of Just Cause 2, just because it's Just Cause 2. It's not like it's gonna be a beautiful experience. It's something fun as that game is.
Like a Skyrim, but I usually play through. Oh,
I forgot the shoot button.
Okay. Are we on boards? Probably take a moment to...
I'm actually pretty good. I'm fine on health. My bullet stock has always been ridiculously high.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy... We're on normal, right?
We're on normal. See, no, you remember what happened? What happened was I was playing so conservatively because I'm like, it's Silent Hill, there's gonna be no ammo, you're gonna have to conserve everything. So I used nothing but the lead pipe for a really long time, to the point where it was kind of like it was not really beneficial for me in the school. And then I had saved up all this handgun ammo because I'm like, oh god, the handgun ammo's not gonna be available. And then I just found so much of it.
I kind of ran into that issue with Resident Evil as well. Not in a less on the ammo front, more on the safe front, because that game has the ribbons, which again, a system that people tell me like, oh, this sucks. I get it, but didn't bother me that much.
But that's how it's like. I feel like at the same time, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
like,
and like I don't know, it just didn't bother me.
Yeah, like if you're bothered by the fact that there is a limited number of saves, then the game design at its core is not for you, because that was a very intentional.
But I ended up with a ton of. I would always have like 5 inquiries. I never, like, at the very beginning I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to save. I'm really excited to play the remake this week, brother.
The remake still has, I'm assuming, so.
Yeah, so here's what I know about the remake. I'm excited to see art style, because it's totally doesn't graphically.
No,
it's a PlayStation 1 thing through and through.
Yeah,
it's still a little bit charmed, but like doesn't hold up. It's not scary. So I'm excited to see what like matching environments. The Flying Guy, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I'm excited to see the rematch environments.
sorry, this is my biggest gaming pet peeve, where when I was crossing the bridge, my camera was at one end, and then when I came back,
On the other end?
it was, yeah. I mean, thankfully they kept it so, like, you just hold down forward and you still move forward. But I can't stand that shit, especially when the game, like, flops what's forward to you in relation to the camera. Well, I guess I want to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game. It's supposed to be way tougher. I don't know. Original Resident Evil was like,
I guess I'll stop
it was hard, but it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. There are people who tell me like, no, Make is actually like legitimately harder.
Really?
People tell me like, hardcore. Yeah, the game's like way harder. Eventually, so I'm like, okay, I'm excited. I was debating whether I played the first game as Jill, who's sadly the.
She has more.
There's two
space.
more.
She has
space.
more space, but she is.
That's another issue people have. Is
That's the issue I had when you're like, do I bring the item that lets me open the door, or do I bring ammo that helps me survive going to the door?
It is annoying, but again, it kind of get used. Oh, this is how the game works.
Maybe I was just too young because I did try in like high school. Maybe I was.
I mean, I'm definitely more. I know. And fine, like.
No, their opinion is wrong, Jean-Luc.
Wrong for not liking it. That stairs.
I'm so out of breath. Yeah, I never seem to actually stop sprinting.
I played as Jill. You know, had fine, so I was thinking, oh, when I do the press again. But now I'm kind of leaning. I think I'm gonna play Jill again. Not necessarily because I heard harder, but because I actually want actual differences between the characters. I want to see like, because not only am I gonna be playing this game by comparing it directly, one version.
Oh god.
So I want to compare
Jill's
story.
It's been so long. What's the protagonist's name?
Harry Mason.
Harry Mason.
We were having find Cheryl.
We were having a discussion on good video game names, specifically in the Dead Rising universe, and how every Dead Rising character just has a solid name.
Oh yeah.
A name that you can just be proud of. Harry Mason?
It's okay.
Yeah. It's no Frank West.
No.
Or God, what's the hell the second guy's name?
Chuck
Green.
Done by.
Oh god, I love Dead Rising.
That was another good video. Leon S. Kennedy.
Fucking Leon S. Kennedy. Always have the S.
Leon, motherfucker.
I do like Chris Redfield. His giant.
I like Jill Valentine. That's a good video game name.
Just everything.
Resident Evil is
Resident Evil is just.
I like the name Resident Evil. Shit.
I can't.
Totally on now.
We're probably after I curb stomp bitches.
One thing Resident Evil does.
Get it because of ducks.
One thing Resident Evil does really well. You can tell when a zombie's dead because they'll fall down and sometimes they'll get back up, or you try walking up. If blood forms, that's when.
The Silent Hill has Resident Evil has a lot of good subtle things like that I've always appreciated.
And Resident Evil's
Biohazard. I actually kind of like the name of
Biohazard. Really?
Yeah.
I prefer Biohazard is too generic.
Well, we can never be friends.
Oh damn.
Did I ever talk about the Resident Evil arcade game I played on a cruise ship?
No.
It's based off of 3, so Nemesis is in it. And
so you're Jill.
No, I don't know. It's first person, and it's like it looks like a light gun game. So it's for all where's the camera? All one person watching.
So it's
Thanks,
time.
Emilio.
So it's Time Crisis.
Kind of. It's not like you can't just move it around. It's mounted to the table, right? And you move it forward. You move the gun physically forward like a joystick to move your character forward, and you turn and twist the gun to move your character around like a joystick. But then you also shoot with it. But the interesting is you have a time limit, and if you go past the time limit, Nemesis starts hunting you. It was pretty cool. How do you feel about the Resident Evil movies? I hate people try to defend them to me, and I've always just been. I think the bitterness I have. We'll get back to Resident Evil after this gorgeous cutscene.
Okay.
He looks crazy as fuck.
Hold it!
What?
Stop! Don't shoot!
Oh, I forgot the voice acting.
Wait! I'm not here to fight.
At point blank range, he points a gun, shoots it.
My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
And his reaction is just kind of like, ugh.
Thank God, another human being.
Thank God.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it was like this. Everyone seems to have disappeared.
Are you good for taking a nap at work?
And it's snowing out, this time of year. Something's gone seriously wrong. Did you see those monsters?
No, I didn't.
Have you ever seen such aberrations?
The way he pauses.
Ever even heard of such
he's reading,
things?
he's clear. Have you seen those monsters?
You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
It's snowing this time.
Yeah.
Oh, how much did you say that?
Have you seen a little girl
Say
anywhere?
15. This is 20.
I'm looking for my
Okay, I'm gonna
daughter.
be honest with you.
Don't you not even.
She's only 7. Short, black
You
hair.
got to a certain point.
She's
I
missing.
got stuck in
I'm
a
sorry.
where I just have enough ammo.
But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she
It's
is.
so
It's
disappointing.
really disappointing.
Oh god, I want that game to be so good.
I'm sorry. I looked up the ending.
Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna say this.
Oh god.
Ending was
Your wife,
fine.
she's here with
No,
you.
no, we should. No,
That game is
no,
garbage.
we should skip Evil Within.
She
No, we should
died
just
4
fucking
years
play.
ago.
Resident Evil 4.
Now it's just me and my
We should always
daughter.
play Resident Evil 4. I was gonna say Deadly Premonition.
I see.
One of the
I'm
greatest
sorry.
games of all time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play a bad video
Well,
game,
I'd better be
There's
going.
just something so beautifully.
I can't
Deadly
just sit
Premonition
around
about
here
it.
doing
is,
nothing.
like, fun.
So long. Good
It's
luck
like
out there.
every small thing about that game that makes it bad all comes together to make one perfect,
everything.
beautiful check everything. Now that the cutscene's over, that we talked all the way through, I'm gonna shit on the Resident Evil movies. People try to defend them to me, and I think I'm really just bitter about the fact that I love the Resident Evil story for all of its. It's much like Deadly Premonitions. It's just like you just have to adore it for all of its bad voice acting and ridiculousness. And the movies have never. I always just felt bitter that they didn't even try. Really, they just kind of ham-fistedly throw reference. What door? Like I came through that door.
I think like one of the the Lost Plagueis was in for no reason.
For no reason. When
Here's Nemesis. Why? I don't know.
when they just reveal Wesker has like Wesker's superpowers in the game.
We watched
are
that video. I showed you the video where they see the.
And they have no context, so they just flip shit when Wesker just starts super
it just
speeding.
happens, and
Now, I love Wesker in the context of the video games because he is a beautiful, beautiful, crazy man.
different character.
But in the movie where there's like, and the shit from Resident Evil 5, they've just never. I'm just like, just try make them games. There's
to be fair, the game's barely explain why he has superpowers.
I get it, but like, I should. I'm just raging so hard.
There's like
because Resident Evil movies.
five doesn't bother
There's a
explaining
newspaper.
it.
This article's been clipped out. Okay.
I'm gonna. Seems important. I don't know.
Nothing special.
Whatever.
I've never liked Alice. I always thought she was a really
Now she's really.
just weird addition. Do I have?
They make her the main character. And they make the main character.
Yeah, they've never been good. It's so disappointing. My biggest
I
gripe.
mean, the best part about Resident Evil, I enjoy. Google it because only one scene in the first movie, the laser grid,
Yes.
is a fantastic.
Yes.
it's a good scene, better than everything in the entire movie. And then I kind of enjoyed the first like 20 minutes because the premise is like old, right up, and it just turns
Because
into like Mad Max. For
At that
20
at that
minutes.
point where they were just like, hey, remember those games we have? Fuck 'em.
It's Alice riding on a motorcycle with. Oh, this is like entertaining. Then it goes all like it becomes stupid again, and
It's
boring,
weird
and,
because like I get that they don't want to make, because clearly they don't want them to make it like the games, which I understand. But then they adhere to the games in such stupid ways.
Well, did you hear they're making a final one?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's why I brought it up, because like, yes, why fucking Umbrella? Why is Umbrella still doing things?
Oh yeah.
No, they ended the world like 4 movies ago, and Umbrella's like, we will have world domination.
Because in the Resident Evil games,
Umbrella's just so.
Umbrella stops actually existing after like the third.
They're just being evil
Like,
dicks for the sake of being evil dicks.
It's more that just like the rest of the games are like a leftover mess from the
Yeah.
Umbrella, but they don't exist anymore. They're still not trying to destroy the world.
Well, as we learned from the prologue of Resident Evil 4, their stock prices plummeted. after almost starting a zombie apocalypse, they plummeted, Jean-Luc.
I will not invest in your stock anymore.
Oh god.
This seems like an unsafe business practice.
What a shitty group of movies.
I
God
can't
damn
invest
it.
my money in this.
Okay, where
It's the equivalent of, you know, like
did he give me direction?
maybe he did. I was.
Oh god. So this is where I came from. That's the medicine room, the examination room, the office. Okay. So I'm gonna try storeroom. Locked and jammed. Locked and jammed. Doctor's office. I remember when Alice had superpowers.
Ah, then they took him away. Get a clone.
Oh yeah, they have that.
See, they made good on. Well, okay. The ending of 3 has like the whole premise,
Yeah.
and you're kind of like, okay. And, like, that could be dumb in a right way. They make good on it for like 2 minutes.
There's-
The beginning. It's like the first 2 minutes of Resident Evil 4 is promising because you're like, this is what I want. I want this stupidity.
Don't they have
And
like
then
mass graves of Alice?
No, no, that's the 5th one.
I think no.
The 4th one is she breaks in, like, and then all the clones die.
Here's what I remember in this tangled there's just so many Resident Evil movies and they're all such a mess.
Oh, also, like,
That they all
after
just blend
after
together.
The third movie is like after the 4th movie, like, it's back to like lush green with
Of
like
course
water.
it is.
You're like, I thought the ocean's dried up. Where did this come from?
I think that if you just watch all the Resident Evil movies at once, it just becomes like a crazy fever dream where you just can't tell which movie is which.
Is it like the equivalent of watching all the
I remember the 3rd movie, the one where the world is done. I remember, I think that one begins with like Alice trying to escape the mansion again, and then it's revealed that she gets killed, and then it's revealed that there's just an Alice clone, and they dump her in like this mass grave of Alice's. And then that movie ends with Alice finding the clones. It ends in this big like, oh shit, an army of Alices. And then like the next movie begins with all those Alices dying. But it does have Sir Jorah as the villain. Did he give me direction, or was he just like, things are really bad? It sure is strange these days.
kids these days, right?
We know these monsters can't exist, even though they are killing everybody. Your roommate's food.
Yeah, what are you making, Kai? No, Kai, what you making?
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A glass vial is shattered.
I should just like give you money to cook food for me.
It's not broken. It looks smashed up.
That's
on
okay.
purpose.
We'll talk later. Proposition.
When it comes to your horror, Jean-Luc, you prefer books are scattered around? Does nothing nothing special
I
here?
prefer the books scattered around.
No, I've already looked at this. Do you prefer your horror like science-based, a la Resident Hill, or do you prefer it magic, spiritual-based Silent Hill style?
Resident Evil, like bio weapon.
Yeah,
that's. And Silent Hill's like, yo, demons and
That's basement.
I'm gonna say.
And that goes up. Okay.
Specifically ghosts. I don't like ghosts.
I don't find ghosts scary.
I find.
You have to get
creepy.
really.
Ghosts are creepy.
Oh, you don't? No, you don't like ghosts. You find ghosts scary.
Yeah.
But you don't like demons.
Demons are fine. I'm not.
Well, I feel like in certain, like, I feel like that line gets, like, really...
Demons can... It depends on how you do it, because some demons, like, level, like, yeah, like a ripping guitar, we're gonna get out our shotgun kind of demons. I don't find them, like, that scary, but I like... most Japanese...
oh, shit. Like, wait, where... I thought my flashlight was, like, on all the time?
I think it's, like, at least it's dark.
On. It was on, but... What? I have...
Well, turn it off. How does it... Darker?
On. Weird.
No,
My flashlight always used to be on. Yeah, right. You know what? Define Japanese horror.
I don't mean like game made by Japanese people. It's like Silent Hill. I mean like
same thing.
based off of Japanese
folklore, which is very silly. Don't they have a vampire that can only hop on one leg or go in a straight line?
That's Chinese. Chinese hopping.
Cut.
That's hilarious. No, I'm talking like ghost, the girl, like haunted in. Basically, Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
Fatal Frame is creepy.
I hear Fatal Frame's really good though.
I didn't know it is, but it's not. I'm thinking about like Asian Girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep getting confused when you say I don't like. So you find Japanese horror extra scary.
Yes.
Okay, when you said I don't like it, I was under the impression of like I don't like, if I'm gonna watch horror, I'm not gonna watch Japanese horror.
Oh, like I don't find it. No, I do like it. Like I like it in that it's scary, but like I don't like it because it is scary.
No, that totally does. I guess
what kind of horror do you like?
I've never been a big horror person. My girlfriend's been pushing me.
Does it mean like American horror? You're talking about that's a lot of X.
I mean, let me think about what horror movies I like. I would say the most mainstream.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Hi. Yes, we are actually back.
Are we actually back? And is that just a lie?
Yeah. No, that takes a second. Should be good.
As I was saying, I like Sinister, because that was mostly atmosphere. I like shitty horror movies. I like Shopping Mall. I was a fan of. It's exactly what you think. Killer robot, security robot in a mall, because every mall has a advanced security robot. It was lightning strikes, and lightning, of course.
Actually back now.
Lightning, of course, makes it go evil.
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet.
I prefer your Cthulhu school of horror, your dimensional craziness. So I can go into this elevator. The elevator's not working, but every room I go to, elevator is pretty much on. I can't. I guess I've done the waiting room.
I guess I like alien horror. So
Alien horror is really
The
good.
Thing is one of my favorite movies of all time. Nothing about like horrifying alien.
Now we can do my favorite part of Silent Hill. What one room do I need to go to?
Where to go next?
I have all of the rooms you give me access or don't give me access to. This is the waiting room, so I have been here. I guess I can take the stairs. So I have to take the elevator, but none of the rooms were... Oh, the basement again. Basement had shit in it.
Why not?
Why fuck?
So is this the pattern of this game? Is like the new building stuff, demonic version.
I think.
Leave the building.
I have.
And just rinse and repeat till the game ends.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
No,
I think it works for this game. The only thing I did in the basement was I turned the elevator on, which sounds like a big deal, except for the fact that every other floor I can go to in the elevator is immediately locked.
I was to say I really environments. Well, just it all plays into itself.
Never used to do it so far.
Garden, you got the guardhouse. It's just like, I don't know, every location felt like iconic and recognizable. Like by the end of the game, you're like, yeah.
That's a big set piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything kind of looks the same. Like, as much as I do dig this game, everything's been very like...
Well, I'm always a fan of, as one, I like the environment. If we go back to
like a little bit Metroidvania?
sort of,
A
yes.
dash of Metroidvania?
It is the reason actually why I think Island is the best Arkham. Because City is good, and it has like a kind of locations, but it's also really big, and there's not, you know, Arkham is like super tight.
Yeah.
Got the areas, and like you're like, okay, Mental Ward, and that's Botanical Gardens, Mansion,
Something in...
hospital. Like you know where all of these are, and you recognize.
Yeah, I think the issue is that they couldn't do that. I think when they proved essentially that, because Batman games used to be a joke. I remember growing up when the running joke was you can't make a good Batman game.
Yeah, because
I don't know why. I think you can. I think you can try. I think because clearly you can.
sure.
Infamous is a superhero game. Nothing more. I mean, it's an original superhero, but it's a superhero. Batman games, those are good now. So they proved the concept of a Batman game working for the first time. But I think they couldn't do that one tight environment again. Because people would be clamoring for... Okay, it's taking a super long time to load, so... Unless we lost everything again. Oh! Did I really not try the... Did I just go to the third floor and just get confused? Oh. Oh shit. Oh, this is clearly Resident Evil. I mean, not... God, Ed, what the fuck? Yeah, we're in the evil... Oh, after the... Wait, I wonder if... Does that mean if I go to... Oh, shit. Okay, the elevator is broken.
still a bit rough. I'm just gonna...
And
Alright. Audio should be...
is our audio silky smooth?
I think it's better now. I'll wait until it catches up on this. now.
I think I just prefer them to have less doors. You know? Like, I don't see the point of having 3 doors on the wall when they're not just like, oh, this door is locked, you can come back with a key. But when the game says it's jammed,
Fixed
can't, like, you're done. Like, you can't open that door. Oh shit. Oh!
Oh shit! Zombie nurse! Murder her! Kill her!
Come on. Come on! Curb stomp!
Gears of War her.
I could curb...
I think she's dead.
I could still curb stomp other people, though.
So I figured the game audio has this setting for audio. I forgot that setting is for on the computer. Using capture, you have to open capture panel. That's why it's like, oh, it's really loud on the. I think that's our issue was on the. Remember we were having audio issues for a while. Everyone's like, it's way too loud, and we're like, what? I think that was it. Oh well, that was also weird because we were getting like, you could barely hear us. Sounds.
That was a long day.
You weren't even there for that part.
There is a plate of turtle.
Plate.
What?
That.
Living room?
I don't know. Here, I'm gonna turn off the light.
Mood.
Set the. I'm gonna on the Christmas lights though. The light. Lighting. Yeah.
Ah. They move slow enough that I feel like I don't want to risk it though. I feel like maybe I could use mine.
Your pipe? Nah. Get some.
I'm drowning in bullets.
I can't hold all these bullets.
What am I supposed to do with these bullets? Storage room?
Why not? How far are we into this game?
I
Like time?
don't even begin.
5-6 hours.
I can imagine it's a long game. I mean,
I bet you were like after this. Yes.
yeah,
I'm just guessing.
nothing helpful. I can see there's an. There we go. Blood pack. I don't know why you decided. Is he just kind of like finding? At this point, is he just finding any item that's not made of rust and just being like, well,
Taking the loot. Like, well, this rubber chicken will obviously come useful later.
They can-
It's on the larger context of like,
they can do
I can take
whatever
this
they
rubber
want to
chicken,
do.
but I shouldn't take the shotgun. Oh, just
I,
take the shotgun, Guybrush.
I don't think a shotgun would fit with the tone of that game.
You know what I mean. Where it's like, it's okay to take this thing. Like, there's some cases where it's like, obviously, take it because, oh, you need it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's how I solved the puzzle. So it makes sense to take it. And other times where it's like, you can just, and you're like, yes, I'll need it. Like, the character just like, yeah, I'll probably need this. Like, why not? Like, people don't act like that. No one's like, I'll probably need this, like, pipe. I'm sure at some point in my day, an obstacle is gonna come in my way that can only be solved by this pipe. Good thing I brought it.
I love that.
Gonna play a Grim Fandango?
I will. I mean, I should. I have never played it, and it's technically speaking everything that I love.
Yeah, I haven't played it. What are those adventure games?
Yeah, I remember I watched, like, my friend's older brother play Day of the Tentacle. And
Also coming out.
Is it? I forgot.
They're doing a remake of Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah.
That one's... I don't know.
I remember just being amazed by, like, the concept of that game.
Well, Day of the Tentacle had voice acting. Holy shit, right? Mind blown.
Yeah, I remember just being
Voice dialogue in it.
and then I could never. It was after that point where you just couldn't find it anymore.
Pyramid box.
Yeah.
Pyramid shaped box, like a triangle box.
It
was like a rhombus.
My only recollection of PC gaming was they came in giant, like they came in like a cereal box for some reason. It had like
it was big. You know, it was.
I don't think. No, I've never seen. Sorry.
Okay, boxes.
Such.
Boom. Triangle box.
No, I didn't doubt that game came in a triangle box because they're quirky and fun. I've never.
Thief is the one that came in rhombus box.
Okay, because
yeah.
because I bought a lot of PC games as a kid. I never once saw.
Here, Soul Reaver. Rhombus box.
Like it's like. What do you mean rhombus? Like it goes.
Not wrong. Am I saying the right?
I don't think you are. I don't think
What's
you
a
know.
Rhombus?
I don't. God, oh God, we can't. Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
How do I math?
Because I don't.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about though. It's like really long base. You got the two slanted angles, and then you got the shorter.
That's
top,
that's
right?
a trapezoid. I feel like
What's a rhombus then?
Look at you.
Oh, rhombuses are like the diamonds.
Look up rhombus.
Okay.
No, that's not. No, I think rhombus. I'm not. I don't want to say what I think it is on the internet. Oh.
Okay, you're correct. That is a trapezoid.
Yes.
So, trapezoid box. Whatever. It's a fucking weird box.
But what's a rhombus? I feel like a rhombus is just a generic. Like I feel like that's just another word.
My brother's just like trapezoid. Like you guys don't know what you're talking about.
No, I knew exact when you said.
Okay, I don't know.
When you said.
I'll freely admit
when you
that.
said short base or long base, short base, I knew exactly what that was. Ooh, I wonder if I can. My items. At this ball plate. I feel like rhombus just means like.
No, rhombus is the diagonal one. Where it's like the diamond.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is not where you use that.
Yep, and my brother, who is a freshman in high school, who is still taking a math class, can confirm.
Well, you see why? It's because when you're taking a math class, you know the shit, and then when you leave math class, you never use that shit again.
Pretty much.
Unless you go into a very respectable field where you use it. But if you don't,
You're
then...
a fucking nerd.
Hey kids, remember all those times your teacher said that you're going to use this?
You don't. It's a lie. Filthy lie.
Filthy lie.
Shit.
I really wish that they would just be honest with you about that shit, where it's like, no, you need to learn this stuff because it teaches you problem solving and critical thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
that's okay.
The reason
I'm
why...
not saying math isn't needed.
Oh, no, math is...
It
You
is.
need to learn math.
But when they're like,
learn
you're
fucking
gonna
math.
use this later in life, I'm like, okay. Certain parts of math I would use later in life.
Absolutely.
Other parts I will totally not.
And they should just be upfront about where they're like, you need to, like, we're teaching you and expanding your brain to take new information in and utilize it to problem solve.
You're just yanking her. I'm gonna keep using rap terminology. That makes me cool.
Hey, kids.
This
Hey,
shit's
kids,
pretty
don't
whack.
listen to school. Sell drugs on the corner
Don't
like
listen
us.
to school.
Don't listen to school. School's gonna tell you a lot of things about what you need to do and learn. Ah. Oh, they move so fast. I
Wait,
don't
is there
know.
like spine coming out? or
I
something?
don't know, and I'm
Is she growing like a tumor? It's wiggling.
yeah, it's weird. Are they like parasites? But I don't think Silent Hill works on
Take that letter.
a parasite system.
Wait, is that? Can you grab the thing on the?
No, that's like a strap.
Oh.
It's for the gurney. Nurse center. Oh, I don't want to go to the nurse center, but I'm going to. I have a death whip. Clouds flowing over a hill. Sky on a sunny day. Tangerines that are bitter. Lucky four-leaf clover. Violets in the garden. Dandelions along the path. Unavoidable sleeping time. Liquid flowing from a slashed wrist.
Jesus. Man, this year's young poet. Fucking dark.
Okay, so here I can totally use my shit.
So you know we have the what's that thing called that comes to our school?
The Young Writers Conference.
Young Writers Conference. There's a in Persona 4 Golden. There's the new character Marie. One of her characters like
Do I
things.
put them here?
Awesome.
I don't. It lets you choose where you put them, so I'm really afraid.
I think it's the colors, like
Oh.
I guess.
I could have sworn I found. This one was gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna move.
But the character Marie, Persona 4 Golden, one of her things is that she like my pathos is screaming out, my pathos written on the page, and you always like find the poetry and you read it, and then she like comes in, and she's like ah, and then she's like yelling at you, telling you stuff. But that's like the game knows it's bad. Like the game's not like yeah this is. The game's like no, poetry's fucking awful. That's the joke. But it reads like some of that real pretentious, like, kind of high school poetry. I want to, like, take one of those poems, like, one of those at the conference.
I remember one that was literally just, like... It was just them saying, like, nerd stuff. They just kind of said
They
a
just
bunch...
shouted words.
They
had a Tourette's of
No,
their, like...
that's totally moving.
Totes moving. I'm on it, yeah.
They just kind of like said in a line like Harry Potter, Doctor Who, other geeky property, other geeky property, other geeky property, and yeah, you will never see more acoustic guitars on campus. Oh! I did not see this coming. Is this even working? I don't want to keep wasting ammo if I'm not. Maybe it can't move. Maybe I just. When the hell did I get this thing? Oh, found in the church. Okay. Thanks, game. Game's got my back.
Okay.
So
What the fuck is that?
So clearly, I'm not meant to kill this. Oh, I know what I have to do. I clearly have to go on the other end because there's a hole in the wall. But there's no. Wait, so I'm facing. That's the wall I'm facing. Then there's nothing. Then do I kill it with fire? Because I need that thing. I need it. I found a lighter.
Trying to see if I can find some.
Dude, aim for. Okay, I must be in. Yeah, I don't like health systems that work on, like, colors. Because I can never tell... Like, obviously, you know, the darker red you get, the more close to health. But it's just not a very good system for, you know... Is this worth using a small health potion for?
Okay, Song of the Fallen Angel. Fallen Angel. Her wings torn off, eroded by last breaths full of black despair. Know her name? Will she eventually nothing? Forced into the realm of oblivion? No. Her requiem will become a roar. Tear away from the mask of hypocrisy. You will know her name. Will strike down the cowards and down the lies. That's right. Her name is... What is it?
Are you...
That's one of her poems. Yeah, they're bad. They're bad poems. This is the whole thing. Like, I'm a tortured soul, and you're like, I actually like her character. Her poems are...
I guess I'll try
bad.
The next floor. I'm on the second floor. I wonder if I can go to the first floor. So clearly when you're in Silent Hill mode, the elevators are... Hey! Hey! Yeah, I am.
How are we on ammo?
Oh, I should check because these are definitely I can switch to another weapon. I still have 136 bullets.
How many did we have before?
180 before I even started the hospital. And that was...
How much did the shotgun do?
Burn your fucking... 35?
You want to try the shotgun out? I just want to see how it does damage. I can switch back to the pistol.
Yeah, I really want to save that for...
No. Remember when we beat that boss?
So easily. Like,
I thought we lost because it did like the shot. It was like... and then it like would slow down because you just shot it.
I don't
like,
think it did damage to me.
It almost did damage. It did.
I feel like that they gave me a lot of hints. So like, here's how you're gonna have to like. Wasn't there a poem? Wasn't there like this big long-winded like? So it is 2 shots.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but there was like a long-winded poem about how you have to like. There was like I think a knight. Was there a knight in that poem?
I don't know. I don't know.
And then I think I just kind of like winged it.
They were just like, fuck it.
Also, I've never had to
load.
I feel like the game like you have the ability to reload in the inventory. But
I've auto do it for you. It just like Resident Evil major.
I think it does it for me, but I don't know if it's. I don't think it's ever taken any amount of time. Like it's so fast that it might as well not even happen. Because I've been just like, you have 15 shots, I think. I've just been putting them in.
Are you working tomorrow? What time?
No, 11 to 4.
Okay. I'm like 2 to...
Oh, that's nice.
I kind of wish Lyle just scheduled me for 1 because... Well, no, I think he does schedule me out. I have 2 to 6. I have 2 to 6, but I get out of class at like 12.
Like more handgun bullets.
It's just not enough time in between like class and work.
Because I keep forgetting how far away you live from campus.
It's not that far away.
No,
It's like a 12-minute walk.
It's more than a reasonable walking distance when you're going home or going to work.
It's fine, yeah.
But when it comes to like, it's not like where I used to live that was like hopping a fence.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
where I would be
you
like,
were like a minute.
when I could say, oh, I have a 10-minute break, I'm gonna go home and eat a sandwich and then come back. I do not care for this, not one bit.
But the whole sexy zombie nurse thing, that wasn't until... Right?
That's too, because don't they represent something?
He's like,
it's like
James' sexual or something.
Because his wife's dead.
That's what I like about 2, is that 2, like, there's symbolism to everything.
Isn't the fan theory that I've heard for Silent Hills, the upcoming game, is that it's going to reveal that there are multiple Silent Hill, like it's not one thing, and that you kind of create your own Silent Hill.
That's why I assume Silent Hill is changing.
I watched a whole video.
Like Silent Hill's a mental state, but here's the problem:
yeah.
Other Silent Hill run into the trap where it's like, has to have the Pyramid Head, and you're like,
I don't mind Pyramid Head being consistent.
But again, Pyramid Head is a good representation of
Yeah.
James's guilt. Like the monsters fit story for him. And
Yeah.
so like each the idea of Silent Hill being this change punishment of the person that's trapped there, I'm like, awesome. That's a cool idea. Ever changing hell, and because then you can make the game significantly different. But then every game just feels like, well, no, we just gotta have the Silent Hill state. Not like, oh, like I will be actually disappointed if in Silent Hill. I will be.
Really?
I would. Yeah, I would. If they put it like a Pyramid Head in that game, I'd be like, ah, damn it, like, unless they have like a legitimate, like, really good.
Well, unless it could be. Well, to be fair, it's Hideo Kojima. Oh, what the fuck? I killed you.
Remember when a lot of people were like mad about the idea of Kojima being on Silent Hill?
Oh, you shut your. That is. No.
No, there are people. There are people who are mad about it.
They're wrong.
And their argument was like, man, I don't want any like that Metal Gear fourth wall bullshit Silent Hill, and I'm like, that sounds like the best thing ever.
With, like in a horror game,
yeah.
That's gonna be amazing.
Like, have they ever played Eternal Darkness? All about
which
that
is also
shit.
I really enjoy that game. I've never got the chance to beat it, but I'm a big fan of that game. Actually, I bought it like a year ago. I never.
Comment from the chat. Ed Schlack is so handsome. He's from Think Clink.
Oh, thanks, babe.
That your girl back home?
Yep. Oh, I do not care for.
Get out the shotgun.
I don't care for that moaning.
Pump them full of shots.
No, thank you.
Pump out.
Stop!
The other one's like, I have the knife!
Okay, yeah, I only had 4 shots in that shotgun.
No, it's fine.
So clearly reloading is not an issue in this game. Also, way to make me have a fucking panic attack, by the way.
Why?
Because we have had no comments on any of our videos.
Oh.
And like you were like, comment in the chat, Ed Schleck. I'm like, no.
Says this your mom, Ed.
Oh god.
Isn't that your deepest fear?
That is my deepest fear. She can never know.
Ed's parents
She can never know.
Find out about this.
And not because like I'm ashamed of anything, it's just because my mom's gonna make a big deal about it. Because she's just a lovely, lovely woman who cares and loves me so much.
It was more of like a teenage angst attitude of like, I just don't want my parents.
Yeah, I just...
We'll find out when you're on the newspaper, because...
Oh, God. Ooh, what's
Whoa,
that?
that was a thing.
Ooh.
Is that a tool, or is that a weapon?
Let's find out. God!
Is that for murdering people?
I
or
promise
fixing
I will
things?
learn the controls to this game.
No, you won't.
At one point. I'm just so used to select being map in my life.
I'm with you.
It is a weapon.
Alright. Maybe we'll use it.
I'm gonna go back to the squid monster.
Oh. With that? Like, can you shotgun the squid?
I was shooting it. I was hitting it with the lead pipe. Unless for some reason it's weak to spike hammers.
Well, do we need to get past it?
Yes, you in order.
Whoa! Where did these come from? Have we been in this room?
No. Well, this room was unavailable when it was Nice World.
That we're calling it? Nice World.
Nice World. The beyond, at least I don't think the grabbing does damage to me.
Hope not.
I think
it's the knife. I think
the knife certainly does damage.
It's like grabbing your nipples.
Yeah, I'm still in the green.
Shoot him. That would just have the one. Oh.
It's like a health.
Oh, okay.
Was that I've been to. Like, it is good. Okay, as I was saying, the reason why I need to get past the squid monster is because the fourth floor is mysteriously missing.
Ooh.
I need to get past the squid monster because where it's guarding is where the fourth file piece is. And yeah, I obviously need that tile piece in order. I can't remember. It was room 304. There it is. Yeah, I think that was a glitch because I didn't hit anything. Or didn't hit something.
Very enemy.
It was weird, but like unless there's like a trip to like I hit like a corner where there was no walkway. I like there's something very satisfying to me about games, which as I've always appreciated about Resident Evil. I like the ability to clear a room and then like be able to explore the area and not have to worry again.
Unless you play the new one, which has the Crimson Heads.
No, which what?
What?
Oh, I am in the wrong. This looked like was video. What the hell is that?
Video. Head over there. That the room.
A steel plate screwed to the wall. Is there anything I can do?
Wait, we should.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to get all four before.
We only got two.
We only have two right now.
So we're.
Not even sure if that's this or video. I remember.
Oh, there, yeah. Here's that. Oh, there's a thing on that table.
It's a save.
Is.
Which I will more than gladly.
Oh,
Oh, so I need to find
a video.
A video. I can't remember which. I believe it's the same floor that has the nurse's station. Birdcage is empty. Big deal about.
Huh? What if that comes back to play later?
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that. God. The fact that the birdcage.
Well, you just said how they like to point it out.
I just kind of like they point out that this bird cage is empty. That's weird. And I was like, oh, there was a bird in that bird cage.
A big bird cage.
And animals in Silent Hill have a tendency to get all weird.
Is how you describe it? Yeah, people get all weird. All strange.
Oh, okay.
Gun out.
No, because it's... Oh, hang on. Can we just take a second to appreciate that sound?
dog lapping
That's
water up
what.
or something.
That's what
Yeah.
fucking Matt does to me all the time. Is he'll make like a. I can't even do it. Like he'll make that
Makes the
slurpy.
weird kissy faces at you. Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Ooh, that did it. I think. Did it? Did it? Did you see?
Blood on the.
I think that's my blood.
Hope it's not Chris's blood.
Oh, Resident Evil.
The voice acting.
It's just endearing. It's just
He's
endearingly
as wonderful
bad.
as everybody said.
I'm trying to get as close as physically possible without.
That seems to. Comments.
Don't ever make that sound to me. I swear.
I don't think this is working.
I fully agree with you. I'm just out of ideas.
I don't want to look it up because I feel like that's
That's
we let the terrorists win. But
well, let's okay. I can at least put the one I do have in. Maybe we have to find the VHS tape, or maybe it's like some of that. Maybe it's like some of that bullshit that was the key. Was it a key in the drainage pipe?
oh
in the school. Some of that bullshit.
Right.
Wait, can I?
because we were trying to like go like right below it and then
Ooh, oh god, I know what I need to do. I'm such an idiot.
Oh.
I can't. The nurse's center is blocked from that weird door with the slots in it. But the elevator is now functional. I can get to the elevator on the next floor, go down to this floor, and have access to all of those rooms I've never been in.
let's try it. Somebody wants to know if we've tried turning it off and on again. I was just watching some IT crap.
I
today.
fucking love that show. Brenham is my spirit. There's talks and rumors of a spin-off with him.
Yeah, that show ended a while ago.
Like a couple years ago. I still haven't seen the last episode.
I haven't
Becca has this weird thing about finales. Where because it's like to her it's over and then it's a very like shitty experience to her.
So it's like it'll never be over.
I have yet to watch the finales of 30 Rock, which I hear is amazing. I have not watched the finale to The Office. I have not watched the finale to The IT Crowd.
These cases where like you literally stop at the end.
Like
Or,
right before, like
the
we've
episode before.
we've watched the last episode of The IT Crowd. Is it? Do you say it or IT Crowd?
I say IT crowd.
Well,
Because it's it crowd. Because it's there's the concept of.
yeah. I think I go
but
back.
they are an IT group, so
Yeah.
it's the IT.
I
that's
go
the-
back and forth on it.
I assume it's a play off words. Because the it crowd, it's just it's the it crowd. Like say the IT. Oh, because they're.
So I live in like this weird limbo where like none of my shows are done. Uncharted territory. Do you watch the Big Fat Quiz?
No,
It's a British show. British television
I
apparently.
don't watch that much British.
British television apparently, from what I've gathered, is either shitty reality shows or really witty, clever. Oh, you sons of bitches! I hate all of you. I had one idea.
Backfired.
Oh god, I guess we're just gonna start.
I have a hint.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's an item that we use.
Distract it.
That is the hint I've been given.
Do we have this item? Because that's the question. Because we have a lighter. What do we have? That's the map again. I have a lighter. I have a blood. Ooh, blood pack. Does it want blood?
Deck Show says that Ed, your experience typifies the the exponential uncertainty of our times.
Thank you.
I haven't finished Burn Notice. I haven't done any of the last season. Notice. That's
No.
one of those ones
This is the wrong floor, isn't it? I've never gotten to.
I've actually, you know what? I've done that with a surprising number of videos. I stop at the final boss.
That's weird.
Well, I just like. Okay, I've since gone back and I actually did it.
What so you've beaten Bayonetta 1?
Oh, I have now beaten. I've rectified that mistake.
Because the ending to Bayonetta 1 is the greatest video game ending.
I regret that one's a deep regret.
Spoiler alert, you punch God in the face and you punch her into the sun.
It's pretty good. I did it with Kingdom Hearts 1. That boss, it was like 2 of like 5.
No, that entire last section to Kingdom Hearts is a bitch.
I beat like the first one.
Oh, thank you, whoever suggested that you distract it. Holy shit.
So what'd you throw? Oh, the blood.
The blood.
Right, grab the thing.
I was really... Am I the only one who was kind of disappointed with Kingdom Hearts 2?
I was. I didn't finish it.
Because like that,
not even like
that,
I got like to the
game.
Pirates.
That game just kind of ends. The last, you know how like Kingdom Hearts 1 had like, what's his name? Anthem. You know how he has like a bajillion forms, and that entire last like section of the game is like this big, like you feel the game is coming to a conclusion, and he has like you start off in like this normal battle, and then he comes back again, and now he's like a giant, like he's like this ship man thing.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like the last boss of Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2 is just a dude, and then you kick his ass, and I'm like, now what?
It's the head of the.
Yeah, that shit.
Again, got to.
Okay, so clearly this is the wrong order.
Nah. Okay, let's think.
Okay, we're adults. We're smart men. I was under the impression as well.
Now wait. Check the poem.
Because
just the wall. Poem on the wall might give us hints.
Yeah, because no, these are totally like there's like a mouse and a.
Check the poem. Check the poem.
Check the poem.
I think the poem might.
Clouds flowing over a hill.
White. Sky on a sunny day, so like blue. Tangerine. Bitter, so orange. Green.
A lucky 4-leaf. Do you want to pull up a note?
Oh, yeah, I could
Jean-Luc, jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna start it over.
Handy dandy notebook. The Blue's Clues. Handy dandy notebook.
I've been blowing up. Oh, it's damn
Group.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Literally have a surface.
No, I'm not gonna fuck that.
Which, according to the breakdancers on television, who are disconnecting and reconnecting the keyboard...
They're like the stomp people, but they do it with computers.
Can I just say that Microsoft...
Okay, cloud, so
has horrible
white,
advertising.
right?
Clouds flowing over a hill.
White.
Sky on a sunny day.
Blue.
Tangerines that are bitter.
Orange.
Lucky 4-leaf clover.
Green.
Violets in the garden.
Purple. Violet.
Dandelions along the path. Unavoidable sleeping time? Black?
Black.
We want to add a question mark to that?
Yeah,
Liquid flowing from a slash red.
Red.
Okay. So clearly it's going to start with white, because white's at the very top, and it was clouds, right? Oh, do I have to select them one at a time?
Probably. Okay, so white there.
Blue, so I have to get rid of the blue one.
Why does it yellow? It looks yellow from here, but then here, that's not yellow.
So I want blue? I don't like this. Oh, you
gotta take it out.
You sons
Take them all out. Just take them all out.
bitches.
Remove them all. Matt says he loves Dandelion. Ah.
I love you, man.
I love liquid. He's a turtle.
So white, blue.
Yep, blue, orange,
Orange,
green
green.
is gonna be. Yellow.
That was it was what was the like the one from the last area, the school was like this really long and drawn out like bullshit that
It's about a bell and ringing.
Oh, it was the how you were supposed to hit the keys on the piano in order.
How did we figure that out? We just looked it up.
No,
we just looked it up.
Nate told me because
Nate
I
looked
was
it up because we're like, fuck this.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
shit! Murder.
If you're drinking at home, take a drink every time I confuse my map and my. That's the drinking game rule of Ed Silent Hill.
Oh,
You're
gonna die.
You're going to die.
At.
I recommend like I don't know, something really light, like a Mike's Hard maybe.
I've never had a Mike's.
They're okay. I mean,
I remember when they first came out when I was a kid, and I just thought it was like I didn't understand the concept of alcohol. So I was like, it's just a lemonade,
there's
right?
a lot of people who don't like those kinds of things because that exact kids get confused.
I was just like, oh, can I have a Mike's Hard lemonade? Because I just wanted a lemonade. And then my parents like, no, like.
I only drink them when my girlfriend has bought a bunch and I desperately want some type of alcohol, but I am out of everything else.
Do you prefer kind of alcohol? Do you prefer beer or like liquor? Or?
If I can have anything in the world to come home to after a hard day of work, I will take just straight whiskey every single time.
Okay.
I'm a straight whiskey man. Don't even fuck with ice.
Finish the bottle when Ed shrieks at Jesus.
Who said that?
Decked Show. I don't know who Decked Show is. I think,
well,
I think it's someone we know. It's probably if I had to get. I hate to play the guessing game where I'm like, let me guess who this is, because I'm like, I'm gonna get it wrong.
Oh, is it a user? I for some reason I just
it's
assume.
It's a user.
Like, I assume
clearly,
that there was his real name.
They clearly no, that's not. Whatever. Matrix.
I don't know. Jean-Luc, you just can't ask people if they're in the Matrix. I am in the Matrix. Thank you very much.
That's when the agents bust through the door behind us. It dawned on me. I watched
I love this music.
Pretty good. Did I ever tell you about the music in Resident Evil?
No.
Okay, so Resident Evil, pretty good music. But there's this one track in the director's cut. It's in the basement of the a really small area. Back of it. And in the original game, it's like this really creepy, intense track. They changed it into some sort of like MIDI butt trumpet. Is the only way I could describe it. It's like somebody took a trumpet and like put it in front of their butt and like farted into it, and then converted that to me.
That sounds amazing. That is exactly what I want for my Resident Evil experience.
It was terrible. and my brother told me about it. He's like, all right, look, thing. It's called you're gonna love it. And we get to it, and I hear it, and I was not prepared for it. And then every time we had to go back to that room like multiple times. And every time we went by it, just laughed. I don't know why they changed. Baffling.
So now I have the storage key.
Here, I'm gonna pull it up.
Let the people at home.
I'm gonna. Well, I mean, you can. You keep going. I'm just gonna.
So I have the storage key. So where's the storage? It's probably right in front of me. Nope, it's not. Org.
Okay, here is the original. I don't know if the people will be. So this is the original thing, right?
Mhm.
It's just creepy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And here is director's cut version.
Ugh.
Wait,
I can already tell I'm not gonna like. Ugh. Jean-Luc, your description is spot on.
thank you.
What?
But it's like an orchestra too. They gave like a bunch of people who don't know how to play a trumpet.
Wait, this is it? This is all that's in here?
Anyway, that's the theme that plays.
Ooh, I knew that there was something to this room. Yeah, I won't push the cabinet.
And it's a magical treat. And that's the only version you can play on a PlayStation 3. Director's cut.
Come on.
And that's the version with the song. It's specifically, I think it's the DualShock version.
I assume I use the lighter here?
Probably.
Oh, use this. I'm gonna pour this all over the plants.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's not a plant monster. Oh god, it's
God,
Resident
help.
Evil 1 all over again.
What came first, Resident Evil or Silent Hill? You have the internet.
Figured this out for us.
I'm going to guess with absolutely no knowledge whatsoever. I'm gonna guess Silent Hill.
I'm gonna say Resident Evil.
Just because I think that if I remember correctly, Resident Evil looked like a better game, just in terms of graphics.
Resident Evil. I know it's 96. I'm trying to get the March 22nd.
I just love the way he just kind of like mix. I should probably switch to my camera.
Yeah, we'll check the ammo. I haven't checked.
Yeah, I'm gonna run soon.
Okay.
I have 60. Ooh, I have 63.
Original Silent Hill, 99. Resident Evil was 3 years.
This came out in 99?
Yeah.
Really?
Original Resident Evil was...
Man, I don't have a good mental time frame of gaming history.
I mean, that makes sense because Resident Evil is House's first survival horror game. It's the game that coined the term.
Yeah, I guess that makes
Although,
sense.
it's not really the first survival horror, I'd argue.
Wasn't Clock Tower before that?
You could argue Alone in the Dark.
Yes.
But specifically, it's the game that coined the phrase survival horror. I don't think...
There we go.
We're right at the end of this area. Like, I feel like...
We must. Get off me!
God damn. Yeah, one hit to that would be enough to just...
Oh, of course.
Right in the head. Nice.
They are certainly much easier to take care of than the tiny zombies.
Give her a whack, too. There you go.
Yeah. Found. Oh, cool.
Oh, even better.
Sweet.
Probably in the next remote. I think... Crates? Opsy. Oh, this is cool. Is there an enemy in front of us? I don't know.
Ooh, VHS tape.
Oh, we have to head all the way back, though.
Well, let's just finish this area and...
No, infinite.
You mean a limit?
Like a limit.
I agree. That was always my biggest grip. Resident Evil.
I think that was the more round.
What's this?
What's what?
How is this different from any other?
This looks exact.
Someone's been here.
I mean, how can you tell?
Nothing about this looks any different from the other room.
I mean, except for this, like... List of someone that we know. Examination. Or do you remember what the exam? I don't have a map for this area.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll try again just because the game has a really.
It just seems like something. Keep going.
Locked and jammed. Nothing. Okay, I guess we're going to play that VHS tape and find the examination room. Do you mind backtracking?
No.
Yeah, people
No.
people shit on backtracking. I think like obviously there's nothing I hate more than having to backtrack through like an empty like I have done everything here. And
I
then you're
only hate
forced to-
backtracking if it's a really long way and there's literally nothing for you.
Yeah.
Like you're just running. It's a case where the game is like you're going back to this area and you're totally fine
Yeah.
with that. Resident Evil. That example, playing Dark Souls. Sometimes you just gotta fucking other and. Okay. That's.
I'm gonna start at 4-1 first because I just want to see where this example is. Yeah, we have 6 viewers. Look
We
at us.
do, right? Yeah.
We're coming up, buddy.
Oh, it's better than last week.
Oh, nothing.
No one. I don't care.
Um.
But it was kind of a bummer.
Oh, there's an example.
And then 2 people just left.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Ugh.
We got cocky.
We did. That happens too. Like every time I'm like,
Do you
"Look,
think they
we
got
have people," like,
offended?
they leave. Probably.
They're like, oh fuck these guys, all about
Fuck
fucking
them.
fame.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about
I'm just doing
fame.
this for funsies. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
video games. I might as well do it in front of the
I'm
internet.
playing for fun. I am under no illusion. At fame.
The medicine room.
Hack 'em.
This also has a really good timing to it, unlike the lead pipe. It was kind of, in my opinion.
Hey, whatever that is.
I remember correctly, using the lead pipe for the entirety of the school area. If I remember correctly, there was no. I use that lead pipe a lot, and it did not break down.
That looks like a sexy nurse.
Ah, yeah.
Are you gonna die? Ah, she's creepy. They just look creepy.
She just looks like a doll,
Yeah.
but on the fuck.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even like that.
Oh, our viewership jumped a couple numbers when you said that. Say more creepy thing.
Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here.
Why do you think this dude knows?
Harry, you seem like
I must have gotten knocked out.
for a really long amount of.
When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. I just don't. It's like this is all some.
Yeah, a little.
The dialogue
Let
is
me
so
ask
precious
you,
little of it.
Have you seen a
Oh, I guess the
little girl
voice
around
acting
here?
is kind of painfully bad in the best way.
Short, black hair, 7 years old.
Not quite a.
I read
Resident
fast.
Evil bad.
I read faster than
Oh,
how they say
I
it.
do too.
She's your daughter?
I soak up these.
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have.
I
was
was-
unconscious all
He
this
sounds
time.
so enthusiastic.
Oh God.
I'm
Oh, you're
sorry.
useless.
So,
That's all right.
did voice acting 90s?
Do you know
Fuck.
anything about all that weird
Okay.
stuff in the basement?
I don't know if they ever.
No.
I think the campiness of Resident
Is
Evil
there something
1's
down
dialogue
there?
was on purpose.
You don't
Because
know?
it is
Don't
so
you work
I-
here?
ridiculously bad. I'm like,
We're
this
under
had
strict
to be.
orders.
I think it has a. I think there's a lot of factors. I think it's part
So I
writing
don't
for
know.
video games wasn't important
What
at the
did he say
time.
was down there?
I think they were just happy to
Oh,
have
but, like,
3D
but, like,
images.
the way they
It's-
like
Their
but
inflection is
their
just
inflections
off.
are off. Yeah, like they don't talk the way people talk.
Kid.
And you're just
wrong?
like, that's not how a human talks.
Harry, let me help you.
Oh shit, are we not gonna have the VHS tape? We miss our chance?
Shit.
I was just like, oh, I have this key, let me explore this new area before...
Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness.
Figure that part out.
Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop.
Is that a lollipop?
Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
Is that the crest that was...
Saw in the
Yeah,
schoolyard.
I thought.
Okay.
What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael.
Oh, Samael, that's good.
Don't let it be completed.
Oh, Samael. You know,
Hey,
friendly
wait.
Samael. He's only like the devil's right-hand man, right? Isn't that what he is?
I don't know much about
Let
demonology.
me look up Samael. I'm pretty...
Oh, I haven't even left this room. Oh wait, shit, I'm in Nice Land again.
Yay, let's go, dude, is the tape still...
I don't know,
Let's go
which
check.
makes me really nervous. I want to see what's on this
Wait,
videotape.
so what was the entire point of this area?
Of what?
This whole area. Like, we're clearly done with the hospital now. What was the point?
I was told by, I think that chick, if I remember correctly, that my daughter was here, and now she's not, so I'm just gonna leave.
Is this the whole game? Is like, she's here.
Have you seen my goddamn kid?
I mean, yeah, but it's like, she's at the school.
Have we seen your daughter?
She's not here anymore.
Follow
Okay.
follow this riddle. I really want to see this game played again, but instead of Harry, he's just like, I don't fucking care about your goddamn town. Oh shit, I don't think
Are we never gonna be able to look at the tape?
I don't think we're ever gonna be able to look at the tape.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back to the and the basement's jammed. Oh my god, I'm so upset right now. Because
Samael's an important archangel
it's physically
figure-
impossible for me to get to it.
who is accuser, seducer, and destroyer, and is regarded as both good and evil. Samael's greatest roles in Jewish lore is that of the archangel.
That's fun. Okay, want to call it here as we have completed the hospital, and I do need to get home at some
Did you
point.
save?
I'm gonna save.
But we can't check the tape.
We can't check. I mean,
Damn it.
I know. I mean, every way seems blocked off. I'm so bummed. I'm so upset. If horror movies have taught me anything, dirty, mysterious.
Yeah, the videotape is an item in Silent Hill 1 and 2. Both occurrences the tape can be viewed are in Silent Hill 2, however, the tape must be viewed for the rest of the story, whereas optional in Silent Hill.
What's on? Let's tell the fine people at home what is on the tape.
Okay. My name from
Oh, what?
The video only has one frame showing a nurse in red, Lisa, the girl we see, head down while she explains and discusses over the condition. Grabs one of the caring for, saying that her eyes never open and all of her card among. symptoms she lists and her amazement at the condition. It can be discerned that the patient she's caring for, oh
shit.
Alessa, the girl on the picture.
I'm gonna put our thing up top because I realize I will never find that our save in the. We should go through and delete some of these.
Alessa is the girl.
Is the twist gonna be that?
It was burned alive at part of the ritual in order to bring the descent of the god worshipped by the order.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet. Great.
In addition to explaining Alyssa's condition, Alyssa asks to be her situation, promising not to tell a soul about their secret. Who she addresses is not made clear. However, it was most likely Michael Kaufman, as in the occult. Spoiler.
Now, as we in our culture tend to attach horror aspects to older technology, as we've seen like Sinister with Super 8 films. Like, there's always like you found this like these old tapes that you shouldn't have viewed.
No one found like a haunted YouTube.
Yeah, is that what's gonna be next? Like in 20 years down the line, are people gonna be like, I found this HD DVD?
I think it's there's like a XKCD or something where like it's like The Ring or one of those like you watch and you.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I just like burnt this and like put it up on YouTube. And everyone's like, no! It's got 1 million views already!
I've never been able to take anything to do with technology and horror series. Anytime they try to be like, the cell, like, wasn't there something called Cell? Wasn't there like a haunted cell phone or some shit?
No, Cell.
A different movie.
That shitty movie. Or like...
Yeah, no, with J-Lo. I think J-Lo's in that movie.
Yeah.
No, there is a horror movie with a cell phone, and I just can't take horror movies that use technology. Super 8 or not? God, I keep want to say Super 8.
I know there's a movie about a haunted video. Like a.
Oh no, Stay Alive is bull. Stay Alive is my. Let me tell you about Stay Alive. It's like these hip gamers and they hang out at a super slick gamer like cafe. Oh, and they're having a LAN party. They have like 20 monitors and TVs stacked on top of each other. As they all have their headsets on while they're all playing this underground game that you can only find on like this one disc. And then like halfway through the movie, they kind of they just kind of get rid of all the video game aspect, and it turns into the chick who bathed in like the blood of virgins to stay young. I think she's like an actual historical figure. I don't know how much is true and how much is folklore at this point.
Count Elizabeth.
I think she's based off someone who's kind of real.
Okay.
I could be bullshitting you right.
Man, they picked the most obvious tagline. You die in the game.
You die in real life.
Game over.
Yeah. Oh,
Permanently.
It's totally a movie about video games that no one on set had ever played a video game before, or they just don't care.
Is it like Grandma's Boy where
Becca tried to fucking sell me on...
Boy?
Becca's like, you're gonna like Grandma's Boy. I'm like, I will give this movie a shot. And the second... I'm not one of those people who can't take fact from fiction. Like, I know that you have to take artistic licenses. I'm gonna move my character around just to give us the people are gonna come into the chat thinking that we're playing our game. Instead, we're just shitting about Grandma's Boy. And he makes a game on his Xbox. You can see him making this game at home with a fucking Xbox controller. It's the same level of those commercials that you used to see on G4, where like, whoa, insert a sound effect here. Can't you believe that we are getting paid to make these games? It's basically that, but a movie.
I found a great Wikipedia page called TV shows where people hold the controller wrong.
Is that really? God bless you, Wikipedia. I need to see this. I also remember that there used to be this show called Life. That whenever a video game appeared on TV, my mom used to be like, Eddie, look at this video game, look at this video game, and every single time I would walk away really offended.
My favorite is Heroes, where they're playing first season, and his mother. I was in a like a.
Oh, what are they? They're playing.
They're playing. They're like, oh, you beat me. I'm like,
oh,
that's a single player game.
Yeah.
And you're watching a cutscene.
But in this show called Life, this hacker has hidden these files on his Xbox.
Prince of Persia.
And you
Those
have
Prince of Persia videos, I have seen that scene.
they have to play Prince of Persia, and oh god,
Like the black guy is like, I'm a, you know.
How do you know that you can beat this game? I have a Captain Kirk uniform at home. And
Okay.
I live with my mom, I think he says, and he's the only one who can beat the chariot level of
No,
Two
because he
Thrones?
gets to a certain point, and then the main character, who's like about like the guy who plays like Captain Brothers, he like turns and looks, and there's like some other girl, and she's moving her hand, like knows how to play. Like that's what people do when they watch someone else play video games.
You instinctually
You instinctually do it. That's what all you people right now watching are like. You're all like, yeah.
Oh, man,
this is I'm just. And so he's like turns to the guy, he's like,
oh god,
and
that,
then she
oh
beats it.
god, that was so bad.
It's really bad.
Oh, and then the Xbox turns into like Windows XP. Like it just
Yes,
opens
it
up.
opens up. It's like, oh, it just turns out there is Windows XP.
You know,
inside this.
you always hide Windows XP in this one level of Prince of Persia. I think I've had enough. I think I've raged enough about video games. I'm glad that 7 people somehow stuck through until
We had 8 for like a minute. We had 8 people for a minute.
Not only did we say that we were done, but we started bitching about just unrelated shit.
One of them's definitely Matt. One of them's probably my brother.
That's still.
I don't know who Dex Show is. I definitely know you. I don't know who you are. I'm so. Who do you think it is? Take shots, because they know both of us. They still know names. Probably know who we are.
Well, didn't I enter? Maybe they're a longtime follower of our program. They don't have any connection. I have no idea who it is. I have no idea. But whoever you are, I really appreciate you watching. So, yeah, I think I'm glad that we were able to finish this entire section in one.
Oh hell yeah!
sitting.
Yeah, we're doing good.
I was really impressed because didn't the elementary school take us like a really long time?
It did.
We took like multiple sit downs.
And we did it during Dex.
Well, I think the issue with the elementary school was that it was kind of like the first area of the game, so you didn't really know what the game was yet. I mean, until that point, we were just kind of like wandering around the open world of Silent Hill. That was the first time, like, this is what the game is. You go to this environment, you go throughout the floors, you collect your maps, and you have to, like, solve all the puzzles. And now that we know what we're doing, I think we're going to be able to plow through this at a much faster rate. Oh, the N64.
List of sitcoms.
Oh, specifically sitcoms.
Uh,
Dramas is a whole different Wikipedia. I don't think this exists.
it might not exist.
Jean-Luc, did you lie on the internet?
I'd possibly.
No, Jean-Luc. I'm not gonna sit here and your misinformation campaign about Wikipedia anymore.
Oh, it's my cousin.
Hi, Jean-Luc's cousin.
Why is that your account name?
What's her real name?
Alexa? Oh.
Well, thank you, Jean-Luc's cousin Alexa.
Alright.
You probably can't hear me as I'm away from the mic.
I'm turning this off.